Well, welcome back. Thank you so much for praying with us for the launch of this brand new life-giving church in Walker, Michigan later this September. For those of you who are just jumping on our team, all of our prayer update videos are available for you to watch on our Tribes Church YouTube page if you look up at Tribes Church Co. I also just want to say happy Easter. Hope you were able to celebrate this past Sunday for all that Jesus has already accomplished, not just by going to the cross. It's a complete payment for your sin and my sin. More than that, he didn't stay in the grave. The tomb is empty. God has put all things under Jesus' feet. Amen. I'm also celebrating because the week before Easter, we had our very first public interest party that we blasted out to our community to come be a part of. An interest party is just what it sounds like, a party for people who might be interested in hearing more of who we are, what we're about, and why we're launching this brand new church. It's not a worship service. There's no singing, nobody's preaching. It's just a social environment where anyone can come, hear what we're about, and take a next step to get to know us a little better. We had 74 people come, which is crazy. God is bringing people out of the woodwork who are looking to be a part of a brand new community. And we could not be more excited about this new thing that God is bringing about. So let me just say thank you. Your prayers matter. Your consistent asking, seeking, knocking is making a difference. Please keep lifting us up before God. This week, I want to take you to Romans 10, verses 14 through 15 that says this. But how are they to call on one in whom they have not believed? How are they to believe in one in whom they have never heard? And how are they to hear without someone to proclaim him? How are they to proclaim him unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who bring good news. When Mel and I had been in Indy 4 years, God started to make it clear that he wanted us to come back home to Michigan. And one of our last weeks there, Mel and I were coming back from downtown Indianapolis, hopping on an on-ramp on 465, and Mel and I locked eyes, which was dangerous because I was driving. This idea of church planning had slowly become less in our minds, just a good idea, until this moment where Mel turned to me and she said, I think this is our thing. I think this is us. Mel and I have been bumping into so many people these last few months, and we've been privileged to hear their stories. As people are walking their lives out, and more than ever before, we're hearing stories of how people feel stuck. They're doing the best they can with what they have, but it's not enough. They cannot get out of the pit that they're in all by themselves. None of us can. It's why God has wired us to need each other. If we could get by without being known, most of us would. But most of the people that we're connecting with have a sneaking suspicion that they're missing out. That this expression of their lives can't be all that there is. This can't be the full life that Jesus promised. And so they're signing up for a coffee with someone they don't know. They're RSVPing to an event with people that they don't know in hope that this new community might help them access all that God has set aside for them. How will they know if we don't go? Will you pray for the next 60 seconds for every single person that we're bumping into, every single person that feels like God is calling them to step into this new thing, that God would give them courage to step into a new space in hopes of accessing the full life that Jesus promised for them. Thank you so much for praying. We'll see you here next week.